Miss Averill?
Yeah?
Does that look straight to you now?
I think it could go down 2 inches on the left.
Oh, I was hoping to get down from here. I don't have a head for heights this morning.
That'll teach you to go celebrating with Dad.
I tried phoning the cottage again, still no answer. He's probably overslept.
Well, the way Jack was going to it last night, he probably didn't hear it.
Oh. I hope it's all right. I think I'll just go over to the cottage, just to check.
These stairs would make a striking walk down for your models. James, what do you think?
Yeah, it could work. Could work very well. We could maybe seat the audience in a fan around here.
Good idea. I think we should check all the locations before we make our decision, but I like this one. I like it very much indeed. So did Caroline Charles. Est-ce que Madame Charles est encore réservée?
Oui, madame, pour mardi.
I think I should point out to you that Madame Charles, Caroline Charles, has reserved this location for the Tuesday of the Fashion Week.
Well, look, if another designer is already using this location, I think I'd prefer to try for somewhere different.
Yes, I agree. If it is something different that you're after, I think I have just the right place. Sir John, you still hold a seat on the board of the bank, but you actively retired as chairman a year ago, did you not?
I did indeed.
And what was the reason for your retiring?
A conflict of interests if I'd remained.
Why?
I was offered another appointment.
Would you please tell the court where?
Chairman of Diacra Holdings, working alongside Mr. Freer and Mr. Urquhart.
Do you recall if either Mr. Freer or Mr. Urquhart had any knowledge of the finer details of the McLean leisure negotiations?
Not as far as I know. None whatever.
So, in your view, it would be reasonable for the court to assume that Mr. Freer delegated responsibility to one of his senior executives to carry out the negotiations?
Yes, I think that would be more than reasonable. In fact, as I recall, when they discovered that some shareholders might be defrauded, both Mr. Freer and Mr. Urquhart were very concerned and most anxious to find out who was responsible.
Thank you, Sir John. No further questions, my lord?
No questions at this point, my lord.
Glorious weather.
Mr. Barnes.
Yes, help yourself. Thank you. So good of you to come.
200 years the man. It's 200 more.
Cheers. 200 years. Good. Like it. Why don't we wait and get a few shots with you and Ken on board?
Ken has been, detained.
Oh, of course. The court case, I forgot. Let's hope he won't be detained too long.
Especially not at Her Majesty's pleasure.
Congratulations, Leo. What do you want? Boy or a girl?
Don't mind.
How about you, Abby?
Oh, no, I don't mind either, as long as it's healthy.
That's what my late wife said, bless her. And then she presented me with twins.
How'd you cope?
Oh, no problem. Put them both in their mother's arms, kissed all three of them, went back to sea.
Charming. We women always have the short straw. Oh, excuse me, will you?
Yeah.
Any luck?
No. I checked the cottage, the yacht club, the Jolly Sailor. No one's seen him anywhere. Just didn't understand it. I knew he was going off somewhere. He'd have called us.
No sign of Jack yet, I take it? I'm afraid not, Kate.
It's just so unlike him to miss something like today.
Oh, well, he's often gone to ground before, so try not to be too concerned. It's just so disappointing. I thought he'd be here at the crack of dawn. He'll turn up sooner or later.
I don't know, Kate. I've an awful feeling something's wrong.
I think this place is absolutely perfect.
Yeah. I think we're going to be hard-pressed to find anywhere better. This is beautiful. Who built this place?
Grand Master of the Knights of St. John.
I know this sounds daft, but it's almost as if he had a fashion show in mind when he built it. I mean, this is a natural catwalk.
So, if you're both impressed, I take it I can book this location.
Absolutely. Always assuming that it's still free, of course.
No problem. Alors réservez cette location.
Oui, madame.
Mr. Masters, you once participated in a business venture with Freer Holdings developing a marina project, did you not?
Yes, unsuccessfully. It cost me a considerable amount of money.
You're an entrepreneur, Mr. Masters. Entrepreneurs don't usually lose money.
Unless you do business with Freer Holdings as a joint venture partner.
Mr. Masters, you were summoned to give evidence in this trial concerning your past business dealings with my clients. And yet at every opportunity it seems you're more interested in a blatant attempt at character assassination. Why?
Because your clients give respectable businessmen like me a bad name.
There you go again, Mr. Masters. I would submit that outside this courtroom your evidence would be considered nothing short of slander.
You didn't lose the money. I did.
My clients withdrew from the negotiations on the marina development for fear their shareholders could lose a substantial amount of money.
Like the McLean Leisure shareholders, do you mean?
You've no proof of that, Mr. Masters.
And neither did my ex-partner, Sarah Foster. But she had a fair idea of what was going on. That's why she got out while she could.
That's not proof. More like a statement from a vindictive and bitter man with a grudge over a failed business enterprise.
That's for the jury to decide, isn't it? But if you're asking me to testify whether I think Charles Freer and Gerald Urquhart are capable of defrauding shareholders, well, after the way they've treated me and the amount of money I've lost, and the answer is definitely yes. There is no doubt in my mind at all.